All right, I'm going to give you the rundown of the hottest topics of the week. First, Joe Rogan said on a podcast the other day that he refused to have Donald Trump on his show, saying, quote, "I don't want to help him," and that he has had several opportunities to have Trump on his show. I personally think this is because Rogan came so close to having his reputation compromised by the mainstream media machine that he does not want to give them any other fuel to go after him. It's probably a smart move, even though it would be very entertaining to see him interview Trump. How about this? The Russian ruble is the strongest currency in the world this year. And this is a great chart. I believe February 24th was the day that Russia invaded. All the sanctions are imposed. Their currency goes crashing down. But Russia starts demanding that other countries buy their gas and oil in rubles, which puts a lot of strength behind the ruble. And they jacked up interest rates to something like 20%. So those are the real two big factors that control the strength of currency, is how many other people are trying to obtain that currency and what the interest rates are. So since Russia said that you have to buy oil in rubles, that forced countries like Germany to go out on the market and buy rubles with their euros and then use those rubles to buy from Russia. Everyone keeps saying a recession is coming, but based on the definition of a recession, I think we're right in the middle of it. The technical definition of a recession is 2 consecutive quarters of negative GDP growth. In quarter one, the projections were for a 1.5% of GDP growth, ended up being a 0.5 decrease in GDP growth. Goldman Sachs just cut expectations for Q2 from 1.9 increase of GDP growth to a 0.7 increase in GDP growth. But I would not be surprised if we get another negative print, because there's a lot of data to back that up, like saving rates plummeting and credit card usage skyrocketing. So the UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson has resigned after more than 50 government officials have resigned themselves in protest of his position. There was a vote of no confidence last week that Boris Johnson ended up winning, but this recent move by the government of all of these officials resigning has pretty much forced him to resign himself. It definitely shakes a lot of things up. Former Prime Minister of Japan was assassinated while giving a political speech yesterday. This is very surprising, especially since Japan is a very strict country when it comes to gun laws, and there are very low rates of things like this happening, especially at such a high security event. Zuckerberg is telling his employees, quote, "Get ready for intense performance appraisal or leave." He said there are a bunch of people in the company who shouldn't be here. Looks like that stock price is finally affecting him. But I think you're going to see this in a lot of companies going forward, especially with the easy money from the Fed no longer flowing.